K10.
And the Cajun News Talk time here in San Francisco is 1:36 in the morning. And let's go to Terry in San Jose on KJO Ray Taliaferro. Good morning.
Good morning, Ray. I want to know your opinion on Obama regarding he doesn't have any difference of opinion with the Republicans on the Patriot Act. I'd like to know what his solution is. We just heard on the news there's another $75 billion bailout. What's his solution to the economy? What's his solution to getting us off foreign oil? And if with all these bailouts and all the things that he's recommending, like full-scale health coverage and for everybody, including the illegals, who's gonna pay for that?
Well, just starting with the universal health coverage, we need that in the United States of America. There's no question about it. We are
going to pay for it.
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I didn't say a word while you were talking, did I, sweetheart? So you be quiet while I respond to you. You asked me 4 questions. And I've got them written down here, and I'm going to go over them, okay?
Okay.
Okay, honey, now please, hang on to your genitals, and I'll answer your questions, and then when I'm through, then you can come up with your wonderful, sharp, incisive commentary. Now,
go for it.
Now let me get your BS out of the way, and then I'll flush the toilet and get you off the phone. The fact of the matter is, we need to be a country where we have universal health care. And I'm sick and tired of idiots like you and others calling radio shows and say, who's going to pay for it? Who's going to pay for it? Well, who do you think is going to pay for it? The people who are going to pay for it are you and me. We're going to pay for our health care. How do we do that? Well, because we pay taxes. We pay hundreds of billions of dollars in taxes now. My God, all we have to do is redirect some of that money away from the wasteful nonsense that people in our government have been funding for quite some time, and do something that is necessary for the American people. We have 300 million people in this country. And it seems to me that one of the things that we ought to do, just like all the other democracies, like Canada, like England, like you name it, they all do it. And even some places that are not democracies, they make sure that the first claim on the taxpayers' dollars goes to help the taxpayers. And that means universal health care. Why idiots like you want to get on programs and raise the specter that, well, who's going to pay for it? Well, we're going to pay for it. And so what we're going to do, sir, what the hell is your name? You got a stupid name. Terry. What we're going to do, Terry, is take care of ourselves. That's what we need to do. We don't need to be spending, and you just check this out. We spend hundreds of billions of taxpayer dollars building bigger and better bombs, Terry. We don't need to build bigger and better bombs. We have enough bombs to kill every damn soul on the face of this earth, Terry. So we don't need to continue to spend hundreds of billions of dollars. Shut your mouth. I'm not through yet. Because I'm angry with idiots like you. I truly am. Well, who's going to pay for it? We're going to pay for it. Well, where are we going to get the money? We'll stop building the damn bombs. That's how we're going to get the money. Instead of using the money that I pay into the federal government, that you pay into the federal government, that all the people in this country pay into the government, so that we can get massive materials to go around the world and kill other human beings. What we need to do, Terry, is to spend money that will make Americans better. Building bigger and better and nastier bombs doesn't do a thing to make Americans better. One thing that would make Americans better, you fool, is for us to spend money to make sure that we all have good health. Do you understand that, Terry? I really do. I just despise ignorant louses like you who think that you've got some wise thing. Well, who's going to pay for it? Who's going to pay for it? We will pay to take care of ourselves.
You put in my hours, and you show me what you're all about. You ain't man enough to put in my hours.
What do you mean to put in your hours? What the?
I work over 100 hours a week.
Oh, I don't give a damn how much you work per week. I don't give a damn what you work per week. What I want you to do is act like a decent human being. And damn it, Terry, if you don't have the humanity within yourself to look first, what should be the first order of business to be carried out by the tax dollars that we give to the federal government, you fool? What do you think it ought to be? It ought to be that we take care of ourselves. It ought to be that we make sure that no American comes down with a disease that causes them to die. Comes down with something, if they need an operation, we give it to them. Just like we have other countries around this world. Terry, other countries around this world, including Canada, they take care of all of their people. So why can't we at least be as good as Canada? Why can't we be at least as good as France? Why can't we be at least to be as good as you name it? My God, for you to want to see suffering on the part of Americans simply because you don't have the humanity within you to take a look and to make priorities as to how we should be spending the trillions of dollars. Trillions of dollars, you fool! That's where we get it from. We pay for it. Now, if you're one of these idiots who think, oh, no, well, you know, Mr. Taliaferro, what we really ought to do here is let's go ahead and put another $1 trillion into building bigger and better nuclear bombs. Oh, and why don't we get a few of these other bombs where we can drop poison on whole masses of nations and kill these people? You see, what we need to do, Terry, is to get rid of idiots like you, put you over in your damn corner, and if you're working 100 hours a week, I just hope you work and you just shut your damn door, do your work, but stay out of the political life of this country because you don't know what the hell you're doing.
Supporting the Democratic Congress that's paying for the war, you dumbass.
Well, I tell you, you deserve every harm that you have caused yourself. And believe me, you're causing yourself harm. You're causing your children harm. You're causing your mother and your dad harm. If you say that what we ought to do is not have as a priority that we take care of our people first.
No, I work and I pay for my family first, like everybody else should do.
I'm telling you,
I'm going to pay for you and your family, Ray.
Yeah, well, you know, that's your problem. Now, I feel that what I ought to do is work hard, pay my taxes, and then if Terry's family needs if they're suffering from a catastrophic illness and they don't have the money in order to go to these hospitals that'll charge you an arm and a leg to get in there, then Terry, I'm willing to give you as a priority some of my tax dollars to make sure that your family is better.
It's called Medicare.